Hi, I'm Dr. Lorne Brown, Clinical Director of Acubalance Wellness Center in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And it's Infertility Awareness Week and month here in Vancouver, the month of April. And we're going to make a couple of short videos, this being one, on what couples can do to help optimize their fertility. So one of the first questions I want to address is, like, what is our approach? What do you offer to help couples optimize their fertility? Our approach is all about what we call the healthy baby approach. So healthy baby comes from a healthy egg plus a healthy sperm plus a healthy uterine environment. So our focus is actually healthy baby. Whether that happens in the bedroom or say in a lab for an IVF, our goal is always a healthy baby. And so we do our part to support you to help your egg and his sperm reach their peak fertility potential. And so that's always our role, and that's always our focus. And so analogy I like to share on how we help you optimize your fertility so your egg and his sperm can reach their peak fertility potential comes from a Chinese proverb saying, nourish the soil before you plant the seed. And so if you can think of a time when you've had a plant that looked like it was ready for the garbage because it was neglected, and rather than throwing it away, tossing it away, you chose to add water, maybe move it from the hot sunlight, direct sunlight, off to the side, add even a little fertilizer. And surprisingly, that plant was able to regain its vigor and give off fruits and flowers. Well, in this case, you didn't change the roots. It wasn't like a donor egg. All you did is change the soil. You didn't even change the soil. You improved the soil in which this plant was in, and it was able to regain its vigor and give off fruits and flowers. So this plant always had the potential to give off fruits and flowers, but because its environment, the soil it was in, was suboptimal, it wasn't able to reach its peak fertility potential. So for your eggs and his sperm, it's that cellular environment. So we want to support your soil so your egg has that environment to mature in. So whether it's at the time of conception is in the bedroom or in an IVF lab, we want your egg and his sperm at the peak fertility potential. So using our metaphor still of the soil, nourish the soil before you plant the seed, if you have weeds, if you have rocks, if you have contaminated soil, then we want to use supplements and techniques to help the liver detoxify these endocrine disruptors, these chemicals and toxins. We want the soil, to be the right pH. And so we're regulating your hormones, so you have balanced hormones. We want to bring down the inflammation. Inflammation leads to accelerated biological aging and degenerative diseases, and I often say premature fertility decline. So this inflammation, also known as inflammaging, can cause this accelerated biological aging. If the soil is depleted in nutrients, then the fruit won't contain those nutrients, or it won't grow those fruits. So this is where we do our fertility audit to check to see what nutrients and things may be missing, hormonal imbalances. So we look for that. And this is where we use diet, supplements, herbs to help supplement the soil. And so everything we're doing is about nourishing that soil. That analogy I talked about, the watering the plant, adding water to the plant. Well, in this case, we want to get blood flow to the reproductive system. As a woman ages, the blood flow to her reproductive system declines. So we'll use techniques such as acupuncture, low-level laser therapy, also known as cold laser or photobiomodulation. So laser therapy, acupuncture, stress reduction, myofascial to bring blood to the reproductive system. When blood is going to the follicle, then we get more nutrient, more oxygen, more hormones, also can carry away the waste, and this helps this follicle, which contains the egg, reach its peak fertility potential. So in general, that is kind of our approach. It's a healthy baby approach, so healthy egg plus healthy sperm plus healthy uterine environment. So everything we're doing is to prepare that soil, that cellular environment, so when the egg goes through its maturation process, especially those last 100 days, it's in an optimal environment, that cellular environment, to support the follicular maturation. And so when you conceive naturally or through an IVF, your building blocks, in this case the egg, sperm, and then the uterine environment are in their peak fertility potential. So that's kind of our philosophy at Acubalance. Nourish the soil before you plant the seed. Thank you for watching this video. For more information, please visit Acubalance, that's with 1C.ca, Also on our website, you can download the Acubalance fertility diet. And again, that's found at acubalance.ca.